We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Seattle Mariners and the Oakland A's. Seattle go to work on ending what's become an 8-game skid. First pitch is next. Marco Estrada gets the ball for Oakland in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy also uses that pitch that's kind of in vogue in the game now, that cutter. It looks to the hitter like a four-seam fastball, and the next thing you know, it's running in on you. Mariano Rivera used that pitch exclusively in the 9th inning and broke a lot of bats, and this guy joins a long list of guys that have added the cutter to his repertoire.
And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. Estrada is there, and he'll bring this one in. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Estrada, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
At first, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Into the box now, Mitch Haniger. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The pitch. And Dan, D-Row, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty B, we got a couple of teams right now that haven't been playing very good baseball, D-Row. One of these two teams needs to get things turned around and start things off on a good note and win the first game of this series.
It just takes one W to put a good taste in your mouth. I'm telling you, I know both teams come in on a losing streak, but someone finds a gap, someone puts their best foot forward and has a nice outing on the mound. This can turn around super quick.
The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taken high and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Mariners nothing. A's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Taijuan Walker is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Into the box, Tony Kemp. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Tony.
Now here's the pitch.
Kemp.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the run is Henniger. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting second.
Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. He's doing some really special things at home. He's hitting over 350 in games at home, so he's a guy you want to watch. Pretty good odds he'll have another big game here.
So now it's Mark Canha. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. They come in losers of 8 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. Walker steps into his windup. Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Henniger in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Dan Vogelbach is next. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Daniel.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Here comes another 0-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year as the Mariners take a 1-0 lead.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez.
The left fielder.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. In prior meetings with Marco Estrada, 2 hits in 7 tries. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pinder settles under it, and there's 1 gone.
Batting 5th.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will need to be corralled out near the 367 sign now.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Roll, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Ready now, Tom Murphy, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. Runner in scoring position with two gone. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Seager at second with 2 down. Hit in the air out to left field. Pinder's got it for out number 3. But the Mariners draw first blood here on this.
The Athletic, the first baseman, Matt.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And guys, we'd be remiss if we didn't focus on the Gold Glover at second base, D. Gordon. He can beat you in so many ways on the base pass, but let's not kid ourselves. Athleticism allows him to make some pretty special plays on the defensive side of the ball.
He comes into this one at 248. 8 home runs and 15 RBIs. On the run is Smith, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Sheldon.
Now at the plate, Sheldon Noisy. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch. This is line to left. Gonzalez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Robbie Grossman.
Here's Robbie Grossman. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Turned on down the line. 2 out with a man at first. Now a flare out toward right center. Coming in is Smith. He can't get there as it falls in. Long throw to third. And he's safe.
Batting eighth, the left fielder, Chad Pinder.
And that brings up Chad Pinder as he'll take a look at ball 1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping up to the plate, Dylan Moore, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. The throw into second, and he'll get in there safely.
managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Swing and a liner, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
And they're runners at the corners now. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. This will kick up against the wall now. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 3-0 game.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Mitch Haniger's at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Popped up. Noisy is there, and he's got it for the first out. Now batting, Daniel Vogelbach. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
As a look, now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Throw won't get him. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Well, digging in, Sean Murphy. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The batter, number 5.
So 1 gone in the inning. Time to check out the A's schedule for the week ahead, and we'll be here every step of the way on MLB The Show. Striding in once again, Tony Kemp. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Softly hit toward the hole. Reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, center fielder.
Stepping up now, Mark Canha. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail it here 3-0. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
The third baseman, Kyle.
Grossman is there, 1 away.
The catcher, number 2.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, shortstop.
So 2 are gone here in the M's half of the 4th. And that brings up the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
2 out, nobody on. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Right fielder looking up, still ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run off the bat of J.P. Crawford. Home run number 2 for him on the year as the Mariners have opened up a 4-0 lead.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
Designated hitter, Dylan Moore.
To the plate now, Dylan Moore. As he drives a liner to right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And here's the speedster D. Gordon. Swing, and he pops him up. Noisy is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. But the Mariners add to their lead thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's 4-0 Seattle. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning. And now a pitch on the way.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And right into the shift. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Here's another 1-2. Down the third baseline. And that's the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Olson.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Now here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced.
A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Chris Davis next to bat. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Henniger. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Settling in now, Sheldon Noisy. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. Grounded slowly to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The A's strand. All set for the start of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Malik Smith. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpire